Hello everybody, this is Into the Hairpin. I am your host Paladin and these are the Turbo Sliders Unlimited news this week. First of all, let's see what happened last week in TSU. And last week in TSU we had the Through the Cockpit event on Saturday, where Frozenny took the overall event victory, and in second came a mysterious driver called Racer X. More on that in a short while. The race itself on the start was very hectic. Frozenny could establish himself at the lead, but he was closely followed by Racer X, Ikiava and McVision, and there was some back and forth between them, but Racer X and Frozenny emerged as the two contenders for the victory. And on lap 17 there was a very dramatic fight then brewing between Frozenny and Racer X, where at the end Frozenny overtook Racer X with a little bit help of the track limits, but honestly, it was a very nice move of Frozenny. And then, sadly, a couple of moments later, Racer X couldn't really claw his lost time there back because they ran into some trouble with some backmarker cars. Blue flag were maybe noticed a little bit too late, and so then this led to Racer X being a distant second from Frozenny's very well deserved first place. Again, congratulations on everybody, and I'm getting a message that we had an urgent interruption because we have Racer X here with an exclusive, well, not interview, but with an exclusive insight into who he is and why he chose his alias. So let's hear from Racer X himself.
Hello and welcome everybody into the Hairpin. This is not your host Paladin, but let me introduce myself. For those that have seen me and for those that haven't seen me, I am Racer X. I participated in the last weekend's one-off event called Through the Cockpit. I was invited by Whiplash and I'm very thankful for that. I am here to share my story. I came up with the name Racer X while I was searching for an alias for the race. I remembered a old TV show from the past that I was watching when I was a kid called Speed Racer. In that TV show, Rex Racer or Racer X is the older brother of Speed Racer, which is the main character of the TV show. Racer X is actually a complex and tragic figure at the same time. He chose to live in the shadows to protect his family because of an incident that happened during a race where he destroyed the Mach 1, which was the name of the car that he was driving, and due to his rebellious spirit, that led to a rift between him and his father. And he went out there to live his own life and to carve his own path, so to say, battling his own demons. And Racer X appears from time to time in that TV show, um, in which he tries to be a protector but also a fierce racer, also against his brother. I picked this alias not only because it was fitting for the race, but also because I see myself in the character of Rex Racer or Racer X from the TV show. I consider myself a complicated figure, as probably many of us in our lives, and also because I chose to distance myself as well from my family, in this case, the family being the TSU community. Also, because Racer X is a rebellious spirit, I consider myself also being a rebellious spirit, maybe in as of late involved in too many or too much of drama, and that is the reason why I kind of chose to distance myself from the community. But yeah, um, I have the same sort of spirit as most of us are having it probably, and some of us do it more discreet, and some of us are more straightforward. In that later category, I consider myself to be in. So I decided to start in the event. I decided to come to the grid. I wanted to have a good race, a clean race, good battles, fierce battles, and all of that kind of happened, and I am very thankful for it. I'm thankful again to the TSU community that showed up and filled up the grid with 20 drivers, myself included, obviously, and it was a blast. I hope to see you soon on the racetrack in some of the upcoming events, but I cannot guarantee when I will appear again and if I'm going to appear again. As I stated before, I am actually staying away from it. And yeah, now it's time to uncover myself, as some of you might already know, and some of you already knew it from the beginning, from day one when I appeared on the grid. Some of you already had a hint who it might be. Some of you were completely in the wrong, and I cannot blame you for that, as that was the intention. And yeah, one driver in specific had immediately figured out who it is, and you know who you are. But yeah, um, I cannot stay hidden anymore because my cover blew up. So here I am. Thank you, guys. Now back to the cover again. Thanks. And I hope to see you soon. Stay healthy, stay safe, and see you on the racetrack. Have a good time.
Okay, and with that bombshell, back to the studio. And this week in TSU, there's not that much going on. First of all, on Tuesday, there will be the casual heat, which starts on 9 p.m. CET and is broadcasted live here by Finlay. On Friday, there will be the not casual triple heat, the normal triple heat with the GTE cars, as everybody's used to it, also at 9 p.m. CET. And on Sunday, there's the Sunday session, which also starts at 9 p.m. CET on the SAP Euro 1 server, usually hosted by Under. With that out of the way, I wish you a very great week and see you on the racetrack. Paladin out.